Congratulations on getting that shmoney, champ.
Thank you.
The other day you talked about getting that win today, as you predicted, you would tie GSP for that record. He's universally looked at as the greatest welterweight of all time to a lot of people. What's it going to take for you to be known as the greatest welterweight of all time?
I mean, just continue to do what I've been doing, and that's dominating opponents and winning, and that's how George got there. You know, if a lot of people, MMA fans, really look at what George did towards the latter part of his career, they looked a lot like that. You know, dominate a guy, take them down, just beat him up, and you know, utilize each and every aspect of the martial arts, mixed martial arts, and I think I'm on the same track. And so, yeah, we're both tied for most consecutive wins, and you know, that's a fight that I look at and I love, and I want a fight like that to be able to train and showcase all my skills and have him showcase his skills. I think that's a crazy fight. It's a huge fight, and I think a lot of people would want to see it.
There was a lot of bad blood leading up to this with Jorge Masvidal. Beginning of the year, leading up to the Super Bowl, you guys had the incident and everything like that. Obviously, no bout agreements were signed, but in your heart, you always kind of knew that you were facing this guy. So how much training did you actually have preparing for him as your opponent before you knew it would be Gilbert Burns?
No more than about 2-3 weeks in a row, because when originally they were talking about doing this fight, that was April. I'm like, okay, I'll step in. We'll take him on. And that was at the point where I said I would take the fight on, I think almost 2 weeks, maybe 10 days, 2 weeks notice. I said I would take the fight. And so I started training for that maybe about 7-8 days. And unfortunately, they couldn't come to terms on his side. And so that fight got scrammed. And then there was a possibility, there was some talks of maybe doing it in May. And so I got about 4 days of dieting and getting back, training for him mentally, and then unfortunately that fell apart again. And so I haven't really had extensive time to really train for him. But I would love to see how that works out, giving me 6 weeks to mentally hone in, study film, break him down, and just pick my spots and just use more tools.
You switched camps because you didn't want to fight your teammate, obviously so. Now, do you think after that fight you would go between two different camps, or you'd have to make the decision and pick one?
Well, I mean, I had a great time working with Trevor. Trevor's an amazing coach, and of course, I still got my jiu-jitsu coach, George Santiago. You know, we did great work. We've always done great work, and we're going to continue to do great work.
Congrats, champ.
Thank you.